Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to?
Well, I thought it was funny!
Good morning, folks. The time is 11:39 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 5th of April, 2026. Happy Easter. And, of course, that's the 6th of April for our friends down under, those folks on the other side of the world, those folks in Australia. Cheers to everybody, but a big cheers to those folks in the city with the most group members. You know the name of the place. That's right, Melbourne, Australia. Hope you're all doing great, folks. Not just the folks in Australia, everybody. My name's Lee, and the guy that started this community of ours. Well, I thought it was funny. You folks are you, and you folks are awesome. And these things I know because, hey, this place was not awesome before you got here. And why would you want to be anyone else but you if you were awesome, right? So, cheers and thank you. You know, this group of ours is sitting at about 933,000 or so, folks. A couple of days ago, I said 940,000. I was just jumping the gun a bit, I think. But yeah, that's still a very respectable number, and that's an incredible number, my friends. And that makes me feel so good. So thanks again to you folks for making us the, well, I like to call it the funniest city on the internet. Population has funny people in a funny place. Why do I say that? There's a lot of cities with less people than 933,000, right? That's why I say that. I think it sounds good. So what's going on today, folks? What's happening? It is Easter Sunday here. It's sort of holiday hours, everything. We're going to be taking it easy. We've got a great meal planned tonight. Ham with mashed potatoes. I love ham and I love mashed potatoes. So that's what we're doing today in the afternoon. Probably going to watch a movie or something like that. No concrete plans. I mean, aside from making this video, and these videos do take me quite a while. So there is that. Yeah, that's what's going on today. Yesterday I worked a Calgary Roughnecks game. That is lacrosse, NLL, the National Lacrosse League. They were hosting the Oshawa Firewolves. I was hoping we were going to win, but no, we lost, but it was a close one. It was 10-9 for the Firewolves last night. Good game. I didn't get to see much of it from where I was posted in the Saddle Dome, which is where I work. But it was a good game, and from what I saw, I got to see a little bit where they tied up the game. Our guys tied up the game, and but no, we lost unfortunately by one. Still, fantastic sport. If you get a chance to watch some indoor lacrosse, do it. It's great, especially if it's NLL level, which is, as I stated, the National Lacrosse League. Great fun, and the crowds are crazy. They have like a big party. So that's what I did yesterday. Before that, though, earlier in the day, wow, this is in the morning. It's kind of the way I started off the day. I went to my I have a mini fridge just a little ways away from here, just that away. I went to go grab something out of it, and I turned and I cracked my head off the side of a wall because right next to it is kind of the wall comes out a little bit. I thought I gave myself a concussion. I had a headache since, though. But I'm okay. I mean, it's not a concussion. I'm just whining about what's going on in my life. But that's what I did yesterday. Gave myself a ringer off the wall. So that's just, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know how to operate my body. I don't know where anything about my surroundings. That's what happened yesterday. Let's take a look here. So the Roughnecks game I mentioned. This morning, we're having a great breakfast. And Wendy happens to look over and notice our lovely little kitty, Thatcher, is trying to destroy one of their scratching posts. We got this cute little scratching post about yay tall. It looks like a mushroom, almost looks like a Super Mario mushroom, and kind of cute, and has these little white dots on it. The white dots are actually felt. Well, Thatcher realized that those are actually not part of the whole thing and decided she was going to have none of it. So Wendy got some video of her trying to pull the dots off. She got one half pulled off, but it's just her El Destructo, the kitty. So I'll play that right now. She's so cute, bro. All of a sudden, she decided to do that. You know that little mini fridge that I told you I was grabbing water out of when I banged my head off the wall? It has some stickers on it. that when we first got Thatcher, she realized they were not part of it, and she peeled the stickers off, like tore them right off. Same thing. She just doesn't like stuff stuck to stuff. But I thought that was really cute. And that's a video that Wendy got, my beautiful, wonderful wife, this morning while just after we finished breakfast. Cat's crazy. Let's see your pets. You know, I do have that triple cat, triple dog, triple hog, triple frog. I raised it by one. It's triple now, no longer double. Triple pet rock, whatever pet you might have. I want to see photos of it, please. And if you showed photos before, I don't care. Let's see them again. What's up with them now? And it doesn't matter if it's a snake or a reptile, folks. I want to see your pets. I would pet an ant if I could. I love all animals, so I want to see yours, please. And if you got some cool plants, I'd like to see that too. As I like to say, a decent Dieffenbachia. You know, come on, see your plants, your gardens. What's going on, folks? I want to hear a little bit about you, and we want to make the funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. And I got this delusion that maybe if we talk about ourselves a little bit, we might get to know each other, and it will become a little friendlier. So come on, I dare you. And you know, I ask you folks to share, and sometimes you do. Rose Glad, you should recognize that name just from all the funny stuff she shares in the group. But if you watch these videos too, you know she shared stuff with us before. She's shared photos of her beautiful dogs. She shared her amazing knitting, and she shared her paintings. Well, she's got another painting that she's sharing this week, and I think she called it "What the Cluck." And she does her paintings usually on Thursday night. And take a look at this one here. I love it. Hey, that almost looks like I line myself up here. Love it, Rose. As usual, it looks fantastic. Absolutely love it. I showed it to Wendy and she loved it. She goes, that would look great on the wall. Absolutely would. Thanks for sharing, Rose. And like I said, folks, Rose is an amazing artist. And if you haven't seen her stuff, go back and look at some of these videos. There's just, you can find them in our featured posts, or if you're on YouTube or whatever, you can definitely find it just by clicking on the channel. Awesome stuff, Rose. Thank you very much. And folks, I want to see your art. I want to see your pets. I want to see a picture of you if you want. It doesn't matter. I love to hear a little, and I want to hear your stories. What's going on in your life? What's making you happy today? But you know what? I would like you to take just a moment right now. This is really simple. Can you click the like button or the thumbs up or whatever it might be on whatever platform that you're watching on? Most of you are going to be on Facebook, and I think that would be the like button or I guess it's the thumbs up or whatever. But any one of those things will let me know that you're here. So please do that. It's not going to cost you anything, except for maybe a second. Thank you if you've done that. Thank you if you haven't done that. If you're watching, just know you don't have to do anything. It just being here makes me feel good, folks. So thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Oh. And you know, I have got some featured posts. I always have featured posts in these videos, right? Well, today I've got some great featured posts. I've got featured posts from Michelle Finnerty, a name you should recognize. Featured posts from Tabitha Whitney. Featured posts from Ward Sleeper. And a featured post from this jerk right here, me. So we're going to start off with Michelle Finnerty's post. Let me bring up that right now. And I thought that was pretty good. You see it? Hey, weird Scooby-Doo story. My first lucid dream. You know what a lucid dream is, folks? That's those dreams when you realize that you're having a dream and all of a sudden you can kind of take control of it. First time I remember ever having a lucid dream, I was probably about 3 or 4, and this is very vivid to me. And it was about Scooby-Doo. And once I realized that it was a dream, I was controlling the Scooby-Doo adventure. All right, thank you so very much, Michelle. Dumb little story on my part, but very funny meme on yours. Next one is from Tabitha Whitney. Just let you read it. I talk too much anyways. Thanks, Tabitha. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry, but it's true. Maybe not for all of us, but for some of us, and I'm one of us. All right, next one is from Ward Sleeper. Now, you have to have seen a certain commercial for this to make sense. But if you have, waking up is Folgers in your cup. You got it. You got it. If I can, I'll remember to put the commercial in, but I won't remember. All right, thanks, Ward. And now the next one is from me, just because it made me laugh. It's stupid, but funny. Kind of like me. Oh, thank you so very much, Ward. Thank you, Tabitha. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you to every single one of you. You folks are incredible. Your folks are funny, and you make so many people laugh. You rock. And to celebrate that rockin', I think we should get to the bad jokes. Remember, friends, you can always tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. People who breed crows are responsible for murder. My neighbor and I have been friends for a long time, so we finally decided to share a water supply. We got along well. What do you call an indecisive potato? A hesitator. I just got a job in a factory making plastic Draculas. There's only 2 of us on the production line, so I have to make every second count. I hope 1 or 2 of those made you laugh, my friends. I have some people to thank for today's jokes. I gotta thank Mr. Callahan on YouTube for the first joke. I gotta thank Unpopular Opinions on YouTube for the next 2 jokes. And then I gotta thank my beautiful, wonderful wife, Wendy, for the last 2 jokes. And folks, I want to tell your jokes too. Why not leave your jokes as a comment on today's video, or send them to me via email at jokes.wellithoughitwasfunny.com, because I want to tell your jokes, folks. And you know, I am here 4 days a week with a fresh batch of stale jokes for you. And if they are making you laugh, giving you a little bit of amusement, and you'd like to show your appreciation, we would love it if you dropped a couple of bucks in our tip jar at donate.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. For less than the price of a good cup of coffee, you can help us keep the lights on, keep the joke machine rolling, and keep that cow fed. Well, maybe we got to get a cow first, but hey, you know what I'm saying, my friends. But you know what the most important thing is? I want you to keep laughing.
Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts. We got coffee cups. We've got to-go cups. We've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com.
Well, I guess we're pretty much close to the back of the book, right, folks? You know, once again, thank you so very much for making this place so successful. 933,000 members in this community of ours, but about 1,500,000 visitors to the community. Those are people looking for something to make them laugh, and you're providing it. And that's incredible. You make that many people laugh every day, you make the world a much better place. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for making me laugh too. You folks make me laugh all day, every day, and it's incredible. I love it. I love it. You know, I've always wanted to make people laugh. It's been kind of like this plan of mine, I guess. And as I said before, some people call it a defense mechanism, but I don't call it a defense mechanism. I just think it makes me feel good to make other people feel good by laughing, right? So that was the plan, and you folks have brought that plan to fruition. At least it wasn't an evil plan, eh? So thanks for rocking, my friends. Thanks for being you. I'm going to be here again, well, most likely tomorrow. That is the plan. Hopefully you'll be here again too. And keep laughing.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.